5 reasons why I personally choose to breastfeed my children. Now, these are just my reasons. They're not everyone's reasons. This is just my reason. These are just my reasons why I breastfeed my kids. So this little cute curmudgeon woke up from her nap. So we're gonna film the video with her. Hopefully this goes well. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Sabrina here, and today's video I'm going to be talking about 5 reasons why I personally choose to breastfeed my children. Now, I know a lot of moms out there are on the fence about whether, or if you're pregnant and you're on the fence about, well, I'm not sure if I want to formula feed my baby or breastfeed my baby, then maybe this can help you. But these are just my reasons. They're not everyone's reasons. This is just my reason. These are just my reasons why I breastfeed my kids. This is why my husband and I chose to breastfeed our kids. And so I just kind of want to talk about that. Before we get into it, I do want to mention or make a note of this. Do not take this video to assume that I think that formula-fed babies, that moms are just totally wrong about doing that. This is not that kind of a video, and I would never ever post a video like that. I totally encourage fed is best, not breast or formula. What is best is to be fed. The baby needs fed, and that is always best. So please don't take this video as saying that if you bottle feed your baby that you're wrong. No. Sometimes moms can't breastfeed, sometimes moms choose not to breastfeed, and that is totally your decision with your child, with your husband. That's none of my business. So anyway, I just kind of want to make sure everybody knew that before we went into the reasons why I breastfeed. So anyway, let's get started. So this little cute curmudgeon woke up from her nap. So we're gonna film the video with her. Hopefully this goes well. I'll try to be quick because who knows how long she'll be happy. So anyway, all right, so reason number 1, it's because my mom did it. My mom loved breastfeeding her kids, and I just really saw, like growing up, I saw such a positive impact by it that I felt that I always, when I grew up and had kids, I want to nurse my kids too. And just to see what a connection a mom and her baby has with nursing, breastfeeding, is just amazing. And I just think there's such a big amazing bond when you breastfeed your baby. Not to say that there can't be a bond when you bottle feed your baby. That's totally fine. I'm just saying that there's a big difference. And so that's one of the main reasons why I chose to breastfeed my kids. And just a little side note, I have 8 siblings. Yes, there are 9 children, including me. And so I was surrounded by a lot of, I guess you could say, breastfeeding, because my mom always did it, and she did it with every single last one of us. She's very lucky to be able to do that, because a lot of moms, some kids were breastfed, some were bottle fed, and that's fine, but she was able to, and lucky enough to be able to nurse all of us, so that's cool. But anyway, that's my number 1 reason. Now, reason number 2, and this is also a crucial reason, is because it's healthier and more nutritious. Now, this isn't to say that bottle-fed babies or formula-fed babies can't have a nutritious, healthy lifestyle, and that's fine. No, I'm not saying that at all. But it is proven scientifically that breastfed babies are healthier as far as, or it's just a healthier, not necessarily healthier, but the breast milk, the nutritious value in breast milk is so much higher than formula. It's amazing. And so you're just getting an amazing amount of nutrients from the breast milk, the baby is. And so that's a big reason why I chose breastfeeding, because it's so much healthier for the baby. Another cool fact about breastfeeding is that each time you have a baby, your milk is specifically made for that specific baby. So like with my first son, it was different from my daughter. The milk was specifically made for my son, and it's specifically made for my daughter. Now, not to say that some babies, if you donate your milk, it's not going to be that big a deal. It's still healthy, and it might be designed for another baby, but it's still healthy, and you can still feed other children that. But I'm just making it but I'm just saying that that is proven that each time you have a different baby, that milk is specifically changed or made for the baby. So it's just kind of cool. But so that's one. Now, reason number 3 is because it is completely 100% natural, which kind of goes along with healthy. But I mean, it's natural. Like, your natural instinct when you have a child is to literally put them by your breast and, oh well, just to nurse them. And not all moms have that. What I'm saying is it's natural for a baby to just want to nurse automatically. That's how God designed us. And he designed us to automatically know that, okay, how to suck and to nurse. So it's just natural. It's what your body was made to do and what your baby was made to find and do. And so all of us were made to breastfeed. It's just that way. And which is cool. And so it's also just really neat. Like, you know, you provide all the food for your child for the first however months you breastfeed. But like with me, it's the first year. I don't do the whole 2 and up. I don't nurse past 2. So anyway, but it's just so natural, you know, like you don't have to think about it really, it's just there. And I know some moms have struggles with this, and like I said, you know, our bodies aren't perfect. They're gonna screw up sometimes, we're gonna screw up. Sometimes it's nothing to do with us and we just can't nurse our children. And you know, that's okay. This is not a video to shame anyone who can't breastfeed their baby. But it is a very natural alternative to formula. It's not an alternative. Formula is the alternative, but it's the natural way to feed your baby, and it's the normal way that our bodies are used to. So anyway, reason number 4 that I breastfeed my kids, oh my goodness, is that it's free. Yep, that's one of my reasons. Okay, let's just talk for a minute. Formula is so expensive. It's ridiculous. Especially if you want one that's like really good for you, really good for your baby. Like, it's ridiculously expensive. Like, some of those, like cheaper formulas, you really don't want to give your kid because it's not very good for you. You can. I have a friend who actually made her own formula, and that was with goat's milk and some other things. I don't remember what she put in it, but it was with goat's milk. And I think that's a little cheaper way of doing it than like ordering it through a powdered substance. But no matter what, it's still expensive. You're still paying money to feed your baby. Whereas breastfeeding, it's free essentially for however long you want to breastfeed the baby. And so for those first few months or however long you breastfeed, it's free. There's no, you know. Now I will say that it takes a lot out of a mom. Yep, it does. But I will say this, it also helps with losing that baby weight. Losing the baby weight helps, breastfeeding helps with losing the baby weight, which is nice. And also helps shrink your uterus quicker and faster, and so that's another plus. But that's in the reasoning of the free thing. Anyway, so I will say that it is free, and so that's a big reason why my husband was so up and ready for it. He's like, hey, it's free, yoo-hoo! But I mean, he really thinks that it's the best choice too, just because it's natural and healthy, and so, but hey, you know, a bonus point that it's free. So reason number 5 is that it's convenient. It is the most convenient option in the world, because all you gotta do is when the baby's free, oh my goodness. When the baby's hungry, you just throw them under your breast and voila, they're eating. So, you know, very convenient, especially if you're on the go, because, you know, you don't have to bring water and formula and mix and the bottle and then mix it and make sure it's warm. Those are just steps that are, lots of steps. But, so it's much more convenient. And I mean, you're literally like oh, it's okay. It's like fast food, kind of. I mean, it's so convenient to just put your baby on your breast and nurse the baby. So very convenient and very not, it can be a little inconvenient for the mom. I'll say that, yeah. because once you get to a point where the baby's old enough to leave, it can be kind of inconvenient for the reason that, or the simple fact that you have to pump or something in order to relieve yourself, because oh boy, if you go too long without your baby nursing on you, you get very full and heavy. But as far as like convenient for feeding the baby, very convenient. So that's my last reason essentially of why we chose to breastfeed our kids. And so those are just some reasons that kind of just helped me with my decision. And I honestly, since growing up in a household where I was always encouraged to do that once I had kids, it helped a lot. Seeing a older woman nurse her children, my mom, and see what a big benefit that was for us kids, that also helped my decision. And so it's just, breastfeeding is the way that we go. This is what's best for our family. And I understand that sometimes breastfeeding isn't always the right option for everybody, or they can't. And I feel bad for some moms because they can't breastfeed their babies. Some options that you can think of that in case you can't, I know they're both expensive, but a really good formula, like one that's organic and natural, and it's okay. The other one you can do is through a milk bank or buy breast milk from another woman who has an oversupply. It's still way better than formula, but I do know that it can be very expensive. So I understand why some mamas just go to the formula, because it is somewhat cheaper than like actual breast milk. But anyway, so those are my reasons why I breastfeed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please comment in the comment section down below. Also, let me know what your breastfeeding or formula feeding experiences were. I'd love to know about it. I'd love to listen to all other moms who've had different experiences, and we're all mamas just trying to raise our kids and do what's best for them. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Oh, and don't forget, like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!